Blessings and salutations, wonderful Taurus and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny the Urban Tarot, and thank you for coming through with a few. And if this happened to resonate for you, can you please like the video? You could comment if you want to, and subscribe would be even more beautiful. So shout out to you, Taurus. Let's see what we have. Just a read. We're gonna see what comes for some of you collectively. It might be from a cross watcher's point of view, and even I'm working on how I read, because sometimes when I'm reading, it'll get confused when I'm like you, and me assume I'm talking about you, but it's like the person, and sometimes I read like in first, second, third party, whatever. Okay, so, but never force it. Never force it for you. Okay. Father God, thank you for your mercy, blessing, protection, forgiveness, and abundance. Thank you for your direction through your grace and through your mercy, through my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides for the highest good. Show me what I need to see with clarity for Taurus, please. Amen. Amen. Taurus, please. What is the message for Taurus? What is it? A good message. I'm not going to even get old. Just a message for Taurus. What message needs for Taurus? Any suggestions on particular reads that pique your interest? You can hit me in the comments, and or even down to email. Whatever, it's easy to reach. It's easy to see because it's like, it's new. I have my ways, but it's about y'all too. Okay, look at it. Try to be the Four of Pentacles holding on to something. Let's see, for Taurus, please. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. That Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, but it's definitely feeling the need of clarity in the easiest way possible. Like, let's just get some clarity, nice and easy. Let's get an understanding. Look at this Temperance right there. As soon as I said understanding, it's like, here go the major arcana with Temperance. Okay to go. The Ten of Cups. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck in a minute. I just want to feel this message for a second. Because it's like in the past energy where you was looking on how things was growing and the work you put into and how you tend to the things in your I'm not gonna say garden, because it was like a greenhouse, as the Seven of Pentacles is in this tarot. It's beautiful, but it's still working out some kinks. With the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like communication wasn't it wasn't coming through, basically. And that's why I think this Queen of Swords energy is so strong with you, because it's like, yeah, that's what happened in the past. Oh, excuse me, you're shaking all this tableness. That's what happened in the past, but more or less it's like, no, I need clarity. Because centered with that Queen of Swords is the Queen of Cups and Temperance. It's balancing the two. It's trying to balance the, not like a Sour Patch Kid because we're adults, but it's like balancing the love with the clarity, or the truth, and things being balanced in a good place, because there goes this Ten of Cups of their happiness, with the fact that you don't have to go in and out and be in this
Knight of Wands energy is like, no, I don't have to do that. I could find happiness in the balance of, we see that type of energy because there was some instability. And that's why you need the clarity. Like, no, we gotta make something work to make this, even if I have to sit down for a second to really hear what you have to say. Sirens might be more of an emergency to hear what they have to say. Because there's no coincidence, even though I live in a hood, when them sirens come when something needs to be heightened, or an exclamation point, or capital letters on whatever the message is. Sometimes they go to extra clarification or confirmation. For Taurus, please. Yeah, that Queen of Swords was in reverse in the past. With the Ten of Swords, yeah. Oh, shoot. Wasn't. The High Priestess is in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups. Okay, hold on. Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, okay. Okay, bottom of this is the Empress in reverse. Yeah. Okay. I know I said okay, like, give me a second. With this past energy where you was looking at what you put into, it was kind of giving me this vibe with the Queen of Swords in reverse, where in the past it was like, look, I'm the one that's doing everything. Look, my cat running every time he don't like it. And yeah, God. So, um, it was like this energy, like, if you don't like, I'm doing all the work, I'm pouring into this, I'm doing that. And it was like no communication. That's why things, it was an ending. It's Ten of Swords. Okay? But the ending wasn't like, oh, I'm laid out. It's like the ending is still, you're still sitting. You still can, it's more ego. Okay? It really feels more ego. Not saying that things was not done disrespectful, but it was like more or less like the betrayal that they did to you. You didn't see them being capable, or you didn't even see it coming. You know, it was like a shock. Because even with this Queen of Cups energy and the temperance of trying to balance things out and look at things in a way of like a loving aspect, sincerely looking at just the love of the situation, not the the semantics of, oh, who take care of this, who do that. It's just about like, is there really love there? And that's what is basically in your energy of feeling like looking at the past in a different way. But the High Priestess in reverse, that's Cancer, Pisces energy. Let me see Sagittarius. But when that High Priestess is in reverse underneath that Queen of Cups, it's like something that, it's not like saying you didn't do that before. It's more or less feeling, it's a way you don't usually use. That's not the that's not your go-to to resolve things or to get along with people. Because even with you're seeing with your happiness and balancing these things out and looking at things differently, there's a connection. This Two of Cups, the connection, it it actually grows better. And with the truth, with the Ace of Swords, where something comes in. As far as the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it looks as if things is not completely worked out yet. It's like to the point where there's still some kinks. The Six of Pentacles is something cooking. It's just not. It's not done yet, or it's still missing some ingredients. Just missing. It got air energy here as well. Air is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A lot of air. A lot of air. And cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Sagittarius. We have fire, some fire here. But let's see. And got the Empress too in reverse. So definitely feeling with the instability. That things don't really feel like they was matriculating the way you thought it was. Like, come on, we gotta work something out. We gotta see maybe this can grow better if we collectively sit down and balance some things out, talk some things out, wait and see. Let's see. Yeah, the sun, the clarity, the truth, Leo energy. King of Swords, Hermit, Virgo energy. So you got the King and the Queen of Swords here. So there's a pair with the Two of Cups. It's definitely a pair here. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles right underneath that Two of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Fool in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. What is here is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm not taking it, but there was this energy, I told you, heavy in the past of, non-negotiable, like arrogance on a 20,000, like, kid you not, like, somebody was, just cold as ice. Because even when showing that past energy of just the clarity, trying to like see things for what it is and be open and clear and trying to get to a place where people can negotiate and come together, it just wasn't to a place where people was negotiating fairly in the past. It just looked like that. Like, and with this Hermit energy, like, I had to get some introspect, some true introspect, and seeing that with that Page of Pentacles in reverse, that wasn't a real offer. Somebody wasn't really giving a real offer. And that made the whole look of the past in a different way. Where this Two of Pentacles show that things is trying to work some things out. But in the process of trying to work some things out, it, like, for some, you feel like you're doing some clown stuff. Like, it's so delicate. You feel like you're doing, like, extra tedious and technical things just to try to work and get things done. And I feel like they're trying to put you in a box to where you don't have that many options. Like, where you feel like, okay, I'm restricted. Like, like, even though you see happiness and this is a family with you, it's still to a point where you don't. It's kind of like to see there's not no other options. It's just clear to where it shows you how to move to where going forward. Because going forward is things you didn't see. That Five of Cups is in reverse. It's like you didn't see some things, you're recovering from the fact that now, like, oh wow, I'm enlightened. It's like that Five of Cups is a whole bucket that was over the head. And now it's like, oh shoot, you try like it could have been like more of ego or to the point of feeling like the perception of things changed, and now it's like the value. The bottom of this deck is the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a lot of things that once was significant isn't. It's like all the things that seemed kind of, what's the word? Like it had it needed your attention and you was giving, it's like no, because it caused too much of a rift and it actually feel like in the way that you spread it yourself too thin. And the fact that you still have your family, it makes you really want to negotiate differently or really look at things differently, as in rebuilding it or connecting it or working on some new things and, you know, stuff like that. That's what it's looking like. Advice and outcome, please, for Taurus. Advice and outcome. Taurus. For Taurus. Advice and outcome. For Taurus. Trying to make sure my cards is face up. Taurus. Okay. So a few more, please. Taurus. Okay, all right, that's it. It wasn't much coming out. I'm trying to. Weird when worried. Somebody's like, look, the energy of things shifting has got somebody freaking out, and it might not be to the point where it's like, oh my God, my head is on fire. No, I mean to the point where they're doing little oddball things like, what is that? And it's like you ain't even know that's just like a nervous twitch or an anxiety itch that they do when they feeling something. Or it might be for you. Your dream is worth pursuit. Okay. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Indecisive, unsure, second guessing. Yeah. But that Queen of Swords is open for suggestions. Ten of Swords, trouble you didn't see coming and could not resolve with true introspect. So there's something came to an end. And that Ten of Swords is under the Ten of Swords in the past energy. Yeah, there was something that ended. But look, there's movement. The Chariot, victory is on your horizon. Reject negativity, but don't judge harshly for a good journey. Here the Chariot, Cancer energy. Eight of Wands, it's moving ahead. Old problems have silver lining. That's, yeah, going towards that. Knight of Cups, a break from responsibilities arrives. Do something nice for yourself. Let others pamper you. And we have Dumbo. Didn't know your flaws was your wings. Not calling you dumb, Taurus. Hold on. It's the Disney movie. When, if you've seen it, it was like the fact, it's just so, old Disney movies, OMG. But definitely it was more or less they made fun of these ears. And let me tell you, them ears made that mother plucker the headliner, okay? Page of Wands, tact and diplomacy, eager and passionate to learn more, heat beneath your feet, hitting the street. And last but not least, I felt like I was going to say, I really feel movement. I really feel big, like things, travel and things for you, Taurus, because it's the world card. Look at both sides of the situation and surround yourself with those who really love you. And it's looking at the world in a child, like, not to be immature, but with a crown, like, the world is your oyster type energy. Okay, I hope this resonates to you, to your highest good. So next time, love and light.